Good morning, friends. This is Don't Miss Heaven with Brad Hayes. Our message this week is taken from Luke chapter 16, verses 19 through 31. And today is Wednesday, November 28th, 2017. We're going to read a little bit more today about the story Luke tells us of the rich man and Lazarus. Yesterday we read verses 19 and 20, and it set the story of the two main characters. And yesterday I had mentioned that if we had loved ones that lived on this earth, just as Lazarus lived, just as the rich man lived, but they traveled to another place that they had never visited before, that we have never visited before. And if we had the opportunity to ask them, how was it? What was this place like that you have never visited before and that I've also never seen before? If we could have that conversation with our loved ones, this morning I'd like for us to think about a conversation that we could have with our loved ones who have left this life and went into eternity. One of two places awaits us in eternity, and that would be the two waiting places before judgment. In Luke chapter 16, verses 19 through 31, Luke tells us those two places are paradise, and that's where Lazarus dies and goes to paradise. It also talks about the rich man. He died and was buried, and he now leaves this world and goes to a place of torment in Hades. And so if we could ask Lazarus, if we could ask the rich man, you have seen two places that you've never visited before. What's it like? The message would be the same. The message would be from paradise. Don't miss heaven. This place is beautiful. This place is wonderful. And this place is perfect. That's what paradise is. That's what heaven will be. Beautiful, wonderful, and perfect. But then you also read in Luke chapter 16 about the rich man. He lived on this earth. He was buried. And he now spends eternity in a place of torment in Hades. And that is the waiting place for those that die in sin, those that die lost, and after judgment will be sent to hell. What would the rich man tell us? If he could have a conversation with us about this place that he's visiting, but he's not just visiting, he's staying. See, eternity is forever. Eternity is everlasting. The rich man would tell us the same thing that Lazarus would tell us. Don't miss heaven. Why? Because this place of torment is horrible. It's terrifying. It's torture. It's torment. Who would want to stay here? And so the message that the rich man was giving Abraham in this story is, please go tell in my father's house my 5 brothers who still live that they don't want to come to this place of torment. But of course, Abraham's answer is, they have Moses and they have the prophets. Let your brothers hear them. So this morning I encourage you, don't miss heaven. Thank you.